Good afternoon. My name is Shakira, and today I'm going to be exploring and talking a little bit about an artist called Salvador Dali. I'm going to go ahead and discuss why I think he's important and some of his art styles as well. So, Salvador Dali is commonly known for his surrealist paintings. His paintings consist of irrational context. It's full of juxtaposition. So in a sense, he's placing two contrasting things side by side that don't really belong together side by side, or looks very odd together. His artwork is full of metamorphosis and also like dream states, which is essentially just changing one thing to something completely different, whether it be objects or people. For example, he can make a human being seem like a lifeless object. So humans aren't really lifeless, and yet he can make it seem as though we are. Let's see. And then Salvador was also very good at a technique called transformation, which is normally when you take something similar and you turn it into something quite disturbing. So just for example, I can't remember which painting it is, but he has one painting where it looks like there's a ham or a steak on a plate, and yet he'll put an eyeball right in the middle of it. So he's taking something that we're so used to, and he's turning it into something that's a little disturbing, something odd, which I think is what he's pretty much famous for. Most of Salvador's paintings consist of hallucinogenic aspects, such as dreams and the subconscious mind. So each painting of his will leave the viewer with this intense, irrational reality of a dream. And I think that is one of the most important things, and that is why he is so famous, because he can really turn any painting, any object, anything into a dream almost, and gives it like a warped sense of reality. So I'm going to be exploring one of his paintings, which is called The Persistence of Time, and it was painted in 1931. I'm going to show you the picture just very quickly because I have my notes on my laptop and it's hard for me to do both. So that's the painting here that I'm talking about. Hopefully you can see that. And then I'm just going to tell you a little bit about it. So when you're looking at the painting, right away I get a sense of quietness and of stillness, and as if time has completely stopped. Nothing's happening. It's almost like you're in no time. Like it seems like a completely empty painting, and yet it's full of objects and it's full of meaning as well. So it looks as though the clocks on this painting are sort of withering away, which could represent maybe like us as humans sort of withering away. We're so focused on, just so many things that really have no meaning. And so what I take from this painting is that we're so focused on things that have no meaning, no true meaning, when you think of the big aspect of life and why we're put on this earth. And it's like we're kind of wasting our time, and we're working 9 to 5, and we're just so busy. We're constantly on the go that we don't ever really sit and enjoy life, which is kind of what I think this painting is telling me. Many things in this painting have a kind of warped sense. It's hallucinogenic, if you want to say. You have these ants at the lower left that are all sitting on, or maybe trying to eat a metal stopwatch, which, if you know anything about ants or pretty much anything, you know that ants are really interested in sweets and food and stuff like that. They're never really just sitting on. A whole bunch of ants normally aren't sitting on a metal stopwatch or anything that's really metal. At the very far distance of the painting, it looks like there's an ocean, and yet it has no movement. It's so still. I've never seen any body of water that still. It looks as though this painting is set in a desert, and yet there's this cliff at the far left, this body of water, there's 2 tables, there's clocks and stopwatches everywhere that looks like they're just melting away. It's just a very odd painting, and it's you're taking all of these things that we're so used to seeing, and you're just making it seem like something completely different. It makes you question why are these watches melting away, or what is the object that's in the middle of the floor? Is that a face, or is that an animal? We're not sure, honestly, and I think that was his goal in the painting. It's just to kind of make the viewer feel slightly uncomfortable and yet question everything. So I think just, those are some of the things that I think of when I think of Salvador Dali and what I think this painting means. Overall, I think that his paintings are very important because they make the viewers second guess themselves. It makes the viewer sort of think deeper and further into the paintings than, most other paintings would. So that's my take on 20th century art, and I'll go ahead and just show the painting one more time just so you can sort of see that for a few seconds. So thank you very much.